Good afternoon. Much love to you all out there. Your vibes and entertainment reviews. So take a look. Currently, it is 12:47 p.m. Arizona time. Gonna update you with Irma. Currently at a Category 3 hurricane. This thing is definitely pretty big. From Sunday going into over Monday, as you can see, up to 12 p.m. Starting off at 115 mile per hour winds. And then once it starts to hit into Monday, you can turn around and see right here at 121 plus miles per hour, gust of 150, and then creeping up past 153 mile per hour gusts. Now, this is moving a little bit quicker, and we'll go ahead and show you right now here in a second. But I also wanted to show you, take a look at this massive heat waves, excuse me, creeping all the way up, and this is globally. And once it hits into Monday, look how dark red that this gets, and you can just see this area just go around into that main, just poof, with that whole circle area, which is going to be one of the hottest spots. Now, this is not the only area throughout the globe, you guys. What I want to show is just look how globally that this is everywhere. I mean, the heat is just insane. And then also, here's another anomaly going on right here with this wave, and you can see how it continues to grow. And then from Monday it peaks, but then after Monday going up to 12 p.m. it kind of shrinkens back down. But here, take a look. We're going to zoom on in and look at this area here. This is something that also kind of caught my attention. Definitely gonna look into this one later on more and see what is going on. Though, again, update you with Hurricane Irma. And take a look, not too far out near the Shanghai area. Just look at all the storms. This is all throughout the whole ocean, you guys. Just so much anomaly happening. And then creeping up into San Francisco. Take a look over here. You can see the precipitation of everything going on, the flow of the winds, and everything else is just unreal. Now, Canada is going to be getting some weather, but take a look at the peak heat in California. All throughout the West Coast. I mean, Arizona's been pretty bad the last few days. Those of you who are out in the valley, definitely, I know, can vouch for that. And probably wondering, when is it going to cool down? Are we going to have a hot December for this year? Or are we going to get lucky and get a nice wintry cold December this year? Definitely can say there is a possibility we might have a lot warmer December going towards the end of the year. Doesn't seem like things are cooling down, but yet just heating up. So for this whole scale right here, you can see all throughout the whole northern United States, massive heat waves, you guys. East Coast is not getting hit as bad, but then once you start getting towards into the center area of the United States, from the north and south end, just take a look there and look how cool it is. But still, you can see very light red spots even going into Monday. But then after Monday, bam, take a look, and it just heats right on up. I mean, we are hitting some really high heat just in California area alone. I mean, unbelievable. Oceans are getting hotter. Tons of radiation creeping around. That's even more creepy. And you guys, Mother Nature is only going to be able to handle so much of all this stuff until who knows what's going to happen. Now, to Hurricane Irma. I know it's continuing to be the talk every single day, multiple times a day. People are staying up to date and keeping all of you updated as well. Now, this here, it is basically currently, we're going to be seeing at about a 14 mile per hour speed. She is picking up, and this thing is going to get really nasty. Now, there's going to be a couple of thunderstorms, the whole shebang, you guys name it. This is a big storm. Now, everybody up over here within all these islands definitely want to get ready now. Definitely get things backed up, get prepared, get ready. Because when this thing cruises on through, it's going to be pretty nasty. And then, of course, still a high possibility where this thing could turn around and sweep all along through this whole east coastern side. And then possibly you got New York still. People are still talking about that as well. Excuse me again. So, despite with all this going on, you guys, stay tuned in for later on. I'm gonna go on ahead and keep you guys updated with what's happening with Irma, and also, how about an earthquake update while we are here? Let's go ahead and get that earthquake update in for you guys. Let's take a look and see what is going on. Now, 15 kilometers east of Soda Springs, Idaho. 3.3 magnitude earthquake striking at 50 kilometers in depth. But then again, let's go ahead and take a look at the globe itself and to see how many earthquakes we're pretty much seeing through to the day. Starting off, South America. What is happening? 4.1 magnitude earthquake, 30 kilometers in depth, striking up out in Mexico. And then also, take a look at this one. Oop, that's the 4.1 we were just looking at. One, this one in the red. So here it is, 5.1 magnitude, just near off the coast of Nicaragua. That is not the only earthquake that struck the area. Take a look over here, following by another earthquake with a magnitude of 5.1, again, at only 18.87 kilometers in depth. Definitely gonna be a little massive little spread of seismic activity, you guys, like I was saying in yesterday's update, for the week to come. And then also, here's that 4.1 there. Excuse me again. And that was 30 kilometers in depth. Now, coming up over here, take a look in Texas. Now, again, lots of love to everyone out there. I've been keeping up the stats, you guys. I even donated just a little bit. I mean, anything counts, and especially with my budget. Guys, I don't make enough money. I struggle just like many of you out there. And, you know, I've had people kind of, you know, if you're tight on money, why do you help people? Oh, well, if you're tight on money, take care of your priorities. You know, I take care of my priorities. I take care of the family first, and I take care of my pets. But I always, if I can, always make sure. I don't even care if it's $3 or $5. To me, doing something good means a lot. And so I do. I try, and I definitely at least put a little something in. I know it's not much. A lot of people are definitely helping out, but it's just a thought. And coming from someone who really is tight on money, who can't even really sometimes afford a 99-cent Big Mac on that kind of note, but still. And a lot of love to all of you out there. Now, here, 3.1 magnitude, 5.0 kilometers in depth, also following by that one that is in another shallow kilometers of depth. So there's going to be quite a bit of movement going on through this main area as well. Nothing in Oklahoma yet. Many of you already heard about Kansas. I know somebody out there in Kansas also, and my God, you guys, 90 plus inches rain. I've never seen nothing like this in history, and I know this was just a couple days back, but still, it's just, that was another one that definitely caught my attention. Now here, 2.74 at 2.26 kilometers in depth, and this one is basically 28 kilometers southwest of Alberta, Ovidio, Mota BCMX. And so much activity just going on. Nothing for Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, only near San Francisco. And again, don't forget about the power plant along the area. This is right in the heart, more on a farther out in the open. But still, just take a look where this one is. Now here, this is Geysers Road. And guys, get a chance, go check it out for yourself. Go see. This is all up in 3D. Look in Google Earth or any other satellite type map. But again, see, this one's marked up as number 10. So are they going to put another pump? Are they going to put a pump here? I wonder. Let me know, you guys, in the comments down below. Is there a possibility that they're going to put a fracking pump in that area? But again, this is all what I just mentioned all through here. And this is the reason why you're seeing the earthquake striking this area. And that was a 3.0 at a super shallow, 1.67 kilometers in depth. So that one was very shallow. But again, go to California, or if you live in California and you live near the area, I don't know if you could drive up and through there. But if you do, go check it out for yourself. Very interesting. It's pretty crazy stuff, and it's going on everywhere. Now, 183 kilometers just west-northwest of Bandon, Oregon. Take a look. Right up in the ocean. 3.5. 10 kilometers in depth. And not too far away, as it's basically pretty much within the Cascadia area. Right within the heart. Now, Vancouver's has no activity going on as well. Nothing much happening there. Now, coming up over here, we do have some activity. And take a look at this new area. I haven't seen this area get hit yet. And this is 57 kilometers north of Nome, Alaska. That is such a beautiful area. 2.9 magnitude at 21.0 kilometers in depth. Now, Canada. Boy, get a chance, I sure would love to go to Canada. 2.6 magnitude, still up in Alaska at 55.1 kilometers in depth. And as we go back towards into Canada, you guys, boy, there is so much beauty out there in Canada. There has not been any earthquakes. It has been very well calm. And definitely, never had a chance. Those of you who do travel, if you're trying to look for a place to go travel and can, go to Canada and check it out. Highly gorgeous. No doubt about it. Over here we have, it looks like, creeping up near Yellowstone, Idaho. Now, just recently, there was a 5.3 magnitude earthquake, you guys. Many of you probably already know that had struck, but that's not it. After that 5.3 magnitude that had struck not too far away from the heart of Yellowstone itself, there was multiple aftershocks following in the same area. And it's probably the first time you guys hear me say aftershocks, I know. Now, the aftershocks is the after effect that strikes within the exact same area from the main epicenter of the quake. Now, there was tons of after quakes in that area. And so 5.3, I gotta say that's pretty big. That one is definitely up on the ranks, and I am not getting it here unless it is visibly within. This could be it right here. Yep, this is the area. So, you tell me. You guys tell me what you think about this here. This is just freaking nuts. And mind you, it's a development. Look at the development. Here. Let me show you the mass level that this is that we're talking about. Now, I'm not showing the 5.3, but we will scroll and skim on through there and find out which one of these is the 5.3 that is in there. It was on here on the red yesterday, which I did not get to update you guys, and I do apologize on that. I did get busy. But starting right up into here, and you can see all within, spreading on out, and bam, look at just all these quakes. Never in this short of time have I seen this many quakes. And they are the aftershocks. And the reason why I say the aftershocks, even though it's not in that exact spot, but its surroundings. And they're all within there. Now, when they start to spread out, this one right here, I could definitely say could probably be a new movement on its own. You guys tell me what you think on that term. The reason why I say that, just because of the way how these quakes, due to these aftershocks striking in this massive, huge glob of quakes, because it's starting to hit on a new spot right here. This is where they're going to start spreading out, and that's what I pretty much think in my terms, because you start zooming out, and it's going to continue going towards Afton, which Afton is right up over here, you can see. So there is a good chance, you guys, something could start definitely rumbling and shaking things up within this area. Very interesting. Now the 5.3, it's not showing, but again, all that activity striking in that area. What's up? Stay tuned for later on because we're going to find out. So before we end this earthquake update for you guys, boy, this was a longer update, but I'm glad I have a lot of catching up to do. Now here, take a look. Dominican Republic striking at a 4.15, 145 kilometers in depth, and then also coming up over here, we have another quake, and it possibly could be the bigger quake within this range. Let me see what we have at 53 kilometers west-southwest of Puerto Rico, 2.94. Go on ahead, we just list this at a 3.0 magnitude quake due to the 2.94 magnitude. Now here, not too far out from San Juan, this is 53 kilometers north Loiza, Puerto Rico, 2.86 magnitude at 32 kilometers in depth. So very interesting stuff, you guys. Are we going to still see any 6 magnitude quakes running from anywhere within Fiji, Tonga, and all that area and whatnot? Yes. So keep an eye out for later on because we still have the week to go. And there is a high chance of that quake occurring. Now, this is a new spot right here. You can see this massive, huge, massive gash-looking thing up in the ocean. And this is on the outer part of the Ring of Fire. It's not within. This is a whole nother spot. And this is Northern Mariana Islands. Basically a 5.0 magnitude earthquake striking at 10 kilometers in depth. And of course, it's going to be following by a couple more by later on. So keep an eye out, you guys. If not another 5 magnitude, definitely a possibility of multiple 3s to come around the corner. Now here, we have a couple other quakes as well. Philippines getting struck with a, wow, what was that, 4.5 magnitude at 57.88 kilometers in depth. There's going to be a big wake up, you guys. This is already the sign for the coming week of what's coming around the corner with these quakes. So definitely keep an eye out, and I will keep you guys updated for this whole week, and I will stay on top of it. 4.1, North Korea. 4.1 magnitude at 0.0 kilometers in depth. That's the first time I've seen a 4.1 magnitude striking up in North Korea and a super shallow 0.0 kilometers in depth. Now, was this really an earthquake? Or could it have been something else? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your side of perspective. Rather if, could this have been maybe a test to cause the 4.1 magnitude? Because it has happened before. Everyone, lots of love. Heads up high. Be grounded. Don't forget. Love, live, smile. Until later on, keep in touch. Much love. And those of you I have been keeping up with all your greatest content, keep up the great work, you guys, because I definitely love many of your channels. Much love. I'll see you later on.